Hello everybody! A few days ago, the cross-platform version of the Berlin Vegan Guide for SailfishOS and iOS had its first release on the Apple App Store. And I would like to use this opportunity and quickly run you through the app and show you how this app looks like on the two different platforms, SailfishOS and iOS. This app is being developed with a cross-platform toolkit Qt, and it's compiled from the very same source code for both of the platforms. Let's launch the app. By the way, if you do not happen to know what SailfishOS is, it's a mainly open source, Qt and Linux-based operating system, which is released by a company called Yola, which was founded by some of the former Nokia guys. Okay, if you've launched the app, you end up with a list of the closest vegan and vegetarian-friendly locations. It shows you their names and the street. You can flick through the list, and it shows you a distance label on the right-hand side. As you can see, I'm quite far away from Berlin at the moment. You can click one of the venues, and it shows you a profile of the venue with its name, a picture, and the street and the distance. You have the option to call the venue, launch its website, or put it into the list of your favorite venues. Below that, you see some details, which starts with the opening hours. You can expand those details, look at them. And at the very bottom, you see a shorter, or in this case, longer description of the venue. SailfishOS is a swipe-based operating system, which is why we put a swipe gesture in place to get to the map. So if you just swipe to the left, you end up with a map that shows you a location marker for the venue. Swipe gestures are not so common on iOS, which is why we put a button into the upper right corner, and if you press the button, you also land in the map. If a venue does not happen to have a picture, we show a beautiful skyline placeholder on both platforms. There's one special thing on the SailfishOS. It has this feature which is called ambiances, and which changes the color profile of the operating system. If we do so, our app also adheres to these colors, including the skyline placeholder. The typical navigation scheme on iOS is using tabs, which is also what we did here. And you can, for example, click on filters and say, okay, I don't want to see all of the venues, but only the purely vegan ones and the ones which have Wi-Fi. And you end up with a reduced list of venues that only match those criteria. But wait a minute, SailfishOS doesn't have any tabs here. Well, SailfishOS has a special feature called pulley menu, which is also what we made use of here. And if you pull down the list, you can also see those different items. And of course, you can also go to filters and say, I only want to see a special reduced list. As I told you already, you can put certain venues into the list of your favorites, which you can show on the favorites items. Apart from that, there's the opportunity to look at a list of shopping venues. Well, there's no shopping venues with Wi-Fi. And yeah, that should be basically it. Oh, one interesting thing on SailfishOS. If you minimize an app on SailfishOS, it puts it into a cover, which you can see on this cover overview on the home screen here. And in our case, we chose to put a miniature version of the venue list into this cover mode. Yes, this is basically it for the current set of features. Of course, there is more to come. We are going to develop a map overview, a feature that shows you when a venue is going to be closed, and much more. But this is it for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you do happen to have an iPhone, I would be happy if you tried out our app. If you happen to have a Yola phone, please do the same. And apart from that, enjoy the rest of the day and have a nice day. See you.